So in this video, I'll show you how you can take measurements with your LS150 or LS160 and then transfer the data to the software on the PC. So in order to do so, first you will have to power on the instrument. Okay. Um, in this case, I will be using the PC to power on the instrument. So what I would do is I would um, use the USB cable that was provided with the instrument. The USB cable would look like this on one side and like this on the other. So I will proceed to connect the cable to the instrument. The instrument can also be connected with a pair of batteries up here, but I do not have that here right now. So I proceed to turn on the luminance meter and I'm on the backlight as well. So let's remove the lens cap and take a couple of measurements. So I'll take one measurement over here, and by default the measurements are not auto saved. So if you want to save this measurement, you just click this button that looks like this icon over here, and the measurement gets saved. So in order to check whether the measurement is actually saved, you can press the data button over here, and you will see that M007 over here has today's date and time, and time may be slightly off, but yeah, we'll have the list of measurements saved over here. So for this purpose, let me clear up the data. I could do so by going to the menu, moving over to measurement results over here. If I click check, I can see the list, and let's delete all data for this purpose. Right. Then we go back to the main menu, and when I click data over here, there should be no data found. So I will take another measurement again. And now that I have that measurement, I will click save. I'll continue to take another 3 more measurements to just repeating the process of taking the measurement and saving it. So now if we look over here, I have 4 sets of data taken today. So now I'm going to proceed to transfer this data to the PC. So on the PC software, I will open the start menu and look for CSS20, assuming that you already have it installed. The software will take a couple of seconds to load up. And this will be the software interface. So to actually read the data, you would actually go down here and click data read, and it will be pulling out the data. So you see over here that I do have some sample data. Unfortunately, the sample name may not reflect the same name. So if you go back here, you can see that I do not have control over here anymore, but I do have the data here. So you can see that sample 22 is the first data that I have based on the timestamp over here, and I have the relevant information over here. So as I can scroll through, I will see all the relevant information I have for the measure data, as well as the graph plot over here. And as I click through different data points, I was assuming that this data would have changed, but it's not changing. This is just showing the last data measured. So if what I could do next, I could just click save CSV, and it will just save this measurement as a CSV file. So now I could open up the folder, look for this file, and open it. And since it's a CSV file, it should open up Excel. And there you go. This is all the data. Alternatively, if you do not want to use this method of taking the measurement on the LS 150 or 160 and then transferring it work, I'm going to clear up this set. You could actually use the bottom option over here. So one shot would mean that as when I click measure over here, it will take a measurement over here. So it's kind of a remote measurement method. So you can see that this data is just updated as well as you can see it over here. You can also do continuous. And as the name says, when you click measurement over here, it's going to continuously take measurement over here. The backlight gets turned off, so you don't actually see, can't really see what's going on here, but you can see from the software that the measurement is continuous. I will stop this. You could go to interval as well and you can select um, like two measurements for the interval of 10 seconds, for example. It is actually taking measurements, so you can see that it's being updated for the first measurement. The interval countdown is going on over here, bottom right, and the second measurement has been taken. And lastly, you have trigger, whereby the measurement button over here gets grayed out. Uh, So you'll have to actually use the button over here to trigger the measurement. And that's about it. Now that you have the data list over here, you could proceed to save it as CSV. Okay. You would need to move back from trigger to one shot or any other options before you get the save CSV option. So that's about it. That's how easy it is to set up the LS 150 or 160 to the software and take measurements and all transfer data.